Welcome to my channel, Latoya She Writes, where we talk all things personal growth for women. Today we're going to talk about something a lot of us joke about, but don't really look at too closely: retail therapy. And before anybody gets defensive, let me say this clearly. I am not here to tell you how to spend your money. I'm here to talk about why so many of us spend money when we're tired, stressed, lonely, overwhelmed, bored, heartbroken, or emotionally tapped out. Because I've lived this. I didn't just shop for things, I shopped for relief. And at one point in my life, Amazon Prime knew me better than my friends. That's real. So, let's talk about it. Retail therapy works temporarily, and that's why it's so sneaky. You hit add to cart, and your brain gives you that little dopamine hit. You feel excited, relieved, distracted. For a moment, things feel lighter. But here's the part nobody likes to talk about. That feeling fades. The emotion you were trying to escape is still there. And now you got a receipt and a bill to remind you. So you shop again. Not because you're irresponsible, but because you were never taught healthier ways to sit with your feelings. Most of the time, the problem isn't the purchase, it's the feeling underneath it. Stress, loneliness, burnout, grief, feeling unseen, feeling behind, feeling like life is just a lot. Shopping becomes emotional anesthesia, not because we're weak, but because avoidance is easier than sitting with discomfort. I had to learn that every time there was an urge to buy something, there was usually an emotion asking for attention. And girl, she was not impressed by my new whatever. Now, let's talk about society and capitalism for a second. These companies know what they're doing. They study us. They know when we scroll. They know what we buy after breakups. They know what we click on late at night when we're exhausted. So if you've ever felt pulled into spending when you were already emotionally low, that's not a personal failure. That's engineered temptation. The system benefits when women stay emotionally dysregulated and financially stretched. But knowing that doesn't remove responsibility, but it does remove the shame. And then comes the part nobody posts about: the debt, the guilt, the anxiety, the stress. Debt isn't just financial, it lives in the body. It affects your sleep, your nervous system, your sense of safety. When you're constantly stretched thin financially, you don't make empowered decisions. You make survival ones. I've been there, and it's exhausting. My turning point wasn't budgeting apps or financial gurus. It was emotional honesty. I had to stop asking, what do I want to buy? And start asking, what am I trying to feel? That changed everything. I sought therapy. I learned healthier tools. I learned how to regulate my emotions without spending through them. And listen, I'm now something that I thought I would never be in my entire life. Frugal. Not cheap, not deprived, just intentional. I finally spend like a woman who knows her worth instead of one trying to escape her feelings. Here are a few things that helped me break the cycle. First, pause before you purchase. Not forever, just pause. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Do I really need this? Second, calm your body. Cold water, deep breathing, a short walk. When your nervous system settles, the urge softens. Third, create a comfort menu. Non-spending ways to soothe yourself. Tea, music, journaling, silence, a shower. Comfort doesn't have to cost money. And fourth, give yourself permission to feel. Emotions don't disappear because you ignore them. They wait. But the moment you stop running from them, they lose their grip. Girlfriend, this conversation is not about shame. It's about liberation. Retail therapy might have helped you survive a season, but real healing helps you build a life you don't need to escape from. You're not bad with money. You were coping. And here, I hope I gave you some better tools. If this resonated with you, the blog post goes deeper and breaks down all of my 9 steps to interrupt emotional spending and choose healing instead. Visit my blog link below so you can sit with it a little longer. and revisit the steps at your own pace. And if you're someone who likes to process things through writing and reflection, my shop link is there too. I've created journals and inner work tools for women who are ready to stop numbing and start healing gently and honestly, no pressure. And I want you to remember, give yourself grace like you do everyone else. Growth looks good on you. Peace.